simple story is that prior to the age of 7, I didn't see a difference in people. I didn't see a difference. It didn't matter what color, what race, what language, what culture, what
Okay.
amount of hair.
Okay.
We were all one.
One.
I was indoctrinated that no, this is not the case. We are all different.
Okay.
And then by losing my hair and losing myself and my spirituality, my love for myself, I ended up empathizing with the other who is judged as being different for color, for race, for language, for culture, for hair or no hair. So the journey with the catalyst was, how can I go back and reconnect with the world, reconnect with humanity, rediscover myself, my authentic self, even though I felt very, very ugly and in pain. And that had to be back in the world where I grew up in, not in the environment, the developed Western world where I was told I was going to be educated in self.
Okay.
It was back into the indigenous world. The reason for Tibet was, as a child, I had an avatar, an alter ego. Obviously, we didn't have any computers in the 1960s, but my alter ego was Tintin.
Really?
Tintin.
How did you know?
I knew all his books, and when
कहते कि अवतार जो था वो एक स्पेशल टिंटिन उसका नाम था. हाँ जी.
I love Tintin because Tintin was an explorer. Tintin was a traveler. Tintin was an adventurer. Tintin.
But did he exist? No, he did not.
Hervé was the creator.
टिंटिन जो है उनका एक ख्याली ट्रैवलर है और एक्सप्लोरर है जिसको ये आइडियलाइज करते थे. Yes.
So then, inspired by Tintin, I thought, well, I have to leave this world and re-enter another world, a world of discovery. But it wasn't so much about the other; it was more myself.
एक और दुनिया में वो कहते हैं कि मैं दाखिल होना चाहता था, वो जो थी ना बहुत तासुब की और रिलीजियस फैनेटिसिज्म की दुनिया, और जिसमें मुझे उन्होंने घोंट दिया था और मेरा पर जो था वो भी उसको क्रश कर दिया था. उसको छोड़ के मैं एक और दुनिया में जाना चाहता था, और वो उन्होंने ये भी कहा कि उनके लिए रेस और कलर और मतलब रंग और मजहब और वो जितना डॉगमाज है वो उनके ऊपर बिलीव नहीं करते. They believe humanity is one. Ji.
And Tintin went to Tibet.
Okay.
And in Tibet, in the books, there were lots of little children living in monasteries with no hair.
Oh, yes.
So I thought maybe I can find humanity that looks like me.
जिमी कहते हैं कि मैं तिब्बत में इनका जो टिंटिन है, हमें तो वो टिंटिन नहीं मिला, हो सकता मिला हो तो हमने पहचाना ना, लेकिन ये कहते हैं कि भाई जब उनका टिंटिन जो है वो उसने तिब्बत का कॉन्सेप्ट दिया, तो एक और चीज़ ने मुझे फैसिनेट किया कि वहाँ पे जो राहब खाने थे, आप जानते हैं कि बुद्धिस्ट जो मॉन्क्स होते हैं वो अपने सर पे उस तरह फिरवाते हैं, टिन करवाते हैं, तो वहाँ वो भी रहते थे. तो इनका कहना यह है कि मेरा वहाँ जाना इसलिए भी था कि वो मेरे जैसे. Okay.
And so the journey began. So I ran away. I was 17 in the early 1980s. Obviously very different than today. No internet, no computers, no information, no maps.
Where did you get the money from?
I stole it.
You stole them?
From my father.
Okay.
Sorry.
Walid Sahab say
I borrowed. I paid him back.
जब आप वापस कर देते हैं पैसे, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप भी ये काम करें.
It's a middle truth. A middle truth. I had a little bit of money myself. I'd been working for a few months, and I borrowed his credit card.
So, which way did you? Where?
I flew to Peking.
Okay,
Beijing.
Yeah.
Then it was Peking, and I traveled to the province of Xinjiang in the far northwest, right to the border of Pakistan.
Okay.
To Kashgar.
Yeah,
on the other side, and then I started walking from Kashgar down along the border of Pakistan into Tibet.
कहते हैं कि भाई मैं उस जमाने में ट्रेन तो होती नहीं थी. अब तो आपको जानते हैं कि बीजिंग लासा ट्रेन
there was no train.
There was no train. तो ये काशगर पहुंचे और काशगर से ये पाकिस्तान के बॉर्डर तक पहुंचे, और कहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान के बॉर्डर के साथ चलता चलता हुआ मैं फिर तिब्बत में दाखिल हुआ. हाँ जी.
And I dressed as a monk.
You dressed as a monk?
I dressed as a monk. I made myself very dirty. And I was adopted by some nomad families.
एक खानाबदोश फैमिली ने इनको दर्श आया क्योंकि ये बिल्कुल मॉन्क्स की तरह ना, राहब की तरह इनकी शक्ल थी, तो उन्होंने इनको लेपालिक बना लिया।
And all the families were traveling to a very sacred part of Tibet called Mount Kailash.